5 years, and like I just stopped doing that. What happened with me is my boss wouldn't let me take the truck home, and I live 30 miles away. It was only locally, so I said F you, because like gas was going up too much.
Yeah.
So yeah, the guys that work in this like that city, they can take it home when they're on call. So it rotates weekly. Anyways.
I'm starting my Twitch.
North, come sit on my lap. sit next to me.
Hey, yo.
What's that? On your face? Got it.
Oh my
Yes,
God.
ride like you're in a rodeo, boo.
Sweetie, can you
I
record
have.
for
Yeah,
me?
we hear you, Fang. Where you at, Fang? You
Yes.
in?
I need an invite.
I got. Thank you.
Oh, you need
So
an invite
just
to the
push
lobby.
record like the whole hour at the end?
Yeah, the lobby. I need an invite to.
Or
Yeah,
start
something
recording
like
now?
something like that.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's not what I was talking about. Thank you, baby.
Oh, with North on my face. Got it. I hate you. I'm so slow.
It's okay. How do I change my? Anybody know how to use the fucking Twitch?
You turn it on and you have to like put the lube on it first.
No, that's anal.
Oh.
She's really moist, so she's fine.
Oh, cool. No.
You said it earlier.
I did not say
You
that.
did. You said you had a
Rob.
slipper slide.
Yeah, she never says moist.
Oh, why?
Sorry, love.
It's a rehydrated twat.
There you go.
Well, does anybody know how to change the name of their fucking Twitch shit?
Yeah, you could do it on the broadcast on download.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, but
I just
Rob
changed
knows
mine right
about
now.
being down low.
I got
Hold
it.
on,
Hey.
who am I not friends with to join that?
You know, with having somebody like
with
with somebody with a fucking. Oh shit! I can't even talk right now. Fucking forget what I was gonna say.
Exactly.
Hold on, give me 1 second.
Fang?
I tried joining and it told me that I need to be friends with somebody.
Yankee.
I'm friends with Yankee.
Wait. So who took ownership of the fucking lobby?
I'm friends with everybody in this party.
Fudd, is Fudd in here?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Or is it?
But
Hold on.
but Nuster.
I'm pretty sure I have him friends. Wait, Buttonster, are you appearing online?
Hold up.
I sent you. Oh no, I sent you. There we go.
There you are.
So there's audio, but there's no visual. But we will be starting here probably in the next like 5 minutes or so. We had two clubs flake out. I don't know what's going on. Did anybody reach out to Notorious? See what's going on with him?
I could.
Sure.
Yankee, stop it before I punch you in the face.
Actually, fuck it. I got this.
He's pointing it towards me.
So Sacred flaked out too.
I guess so.
He might have just forgot. Did you send him a message?
No. Yeah, I'm calling him on Discord. What did it end call? What the fuck? There we go. We really should have did this shit like fucking next time we do this something like this, we gotta start this like 15 minutes before. We can't wait till the last minute.
Panic told me last minute. I didn't even know until like just now.
Yeah, fucking we were supposed to be another club and it kind of flaked out. Well, I mean, I guess I can mention it because. Yeah, hold on a sec. Yo. Hey, you coming to the talk?
Yeah, I'll make an appearance.
All right.
I probably won't stay long though.
No worries. Appreciate that. All right. See you in a bit.
All right.
All right. Bye.
Years.
Yep. Does anybody know who the owner of the lobby is? It's Ty,
Yeah.
right?
I think it's Buttonester. I think.
Okay.
It's Butt.
Yep.
I think it's Buttonester because as soon as he accepted my friend request, I was able to get in here.
All right. But Nestor, can you invite Tyron? Sorry. Jeez. Notorious, please.
Notorious.
Yep.
I'm joining.
All right.
Oh wait. Oops. Okay. My bad.
Are you guys in your agency?
Yeah. Uh,
Okay.
Yankee's gotta invite you. No, wait.
Yeah, I'm like right outside.
Rob's gotta invite you. Hey, save that. Save the head C for Notorious.
There you go, Frank. Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you,
That's
thank
why
you.
I'm not even sitting down yet.
All right. North, have a seat next to me.
Okay.
All right, I'm loading in.
Oh, I like it how you told her to sit down all sweet, like, yeah, come sit here, North.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna
All right.
stand behind Daddy.
Oh, yeah. It's the
You're not
best
Daddy.
four-way
Then
of
why
my
you say?
life.
Actually, you know, I'm gonna stand behind Daddy and
I want to
Mommy.
watch it.
Oh.
Hi, Mommy.
Hey, Daddy. What?
I hate you both.
Only if you crawl under the table, right?
Now you know your big head ass couldn't fit under that table. Stop.
I don't know. There's two people right beside each other that I could take care of both of them at once. Just saying.
Hey, yo.
Jesus Christ.
I
It's a weird way to start.
My safe word is kumquat.
Mm.
Bet.
Come quiet.
Oh. Yeah, but when her mouth's full, it sounds like she's saying "come slut" or "come squat." We've had a couple of accidents because of that. I keep telling her to change it.
Never.
All right.
Have a seat, Bang.
Real thing.
You be looking extra cute, you know that, Rob?
Always.
Oh
Welcome
my
to Tongva Talk.
god.
Me and
I
Rob
would
always be talking sweet to each other.
more like kinky. I mean, but who's who's judging?
I'm on my way down there.
Uh,
Here, I'll
God.
send you an invite. Here you go, Notorious.
Hey, thanks. Sit on the next to Ty. Over.
He bites though. Just be careful.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I was allowed to sit here or not. I was waiting for Rob. I thought Rob was gonna sit here.
No,
Nah.
no, 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 no. Saving seats for our guest.
He's so sweet. All right, we're on the second floor, and then we'll start it.
All right.
I'm gonna do a little intro. Just doing
I'm live. I'm live already. All right.
sweet, sweet, sweet. May not be there, but I'm here. Spur. All right. Um. So just to give you guys a heads up, we are not trying to throw anybody under the bus. The audio? What do you mean? Hold on one second. Give me a second.
Twitch being gay.
Nah, it's YouTube. Oh, fuck.
Oh,
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Salute.
Hold on one
Hi,
second.
Tori.
Hey,
Oh, there should be audio. Oh, shit. What? Are you fucking with me, Taz? Uh, I bet she is. Bless you. Oh, okay. Ah, she heard me. Jesus. You. Are you fucking with me, Taz? Uh,
uh,
yeah, I heard myself. Alright, so before we start, I just want to throw out there that we're not trying to throw anybody under the bus. So today's episode, we're not trying to mention any names. We're not trying to mention any clubs. If it refers to you or there's something similar scenario, just be aware that we're just speaking in general. If you are used as a topic, just don't get butthurt and start, spamming my DMs. That's all. But I am your host, Biozones. Today we're going to be talking on topics of the toxicity of the MC community, and we're just going to have some fun with it and just kind of basically just talk about, shit that happened in their experiences. And we have Notorious here. He's an OG from Sacred Death. We also have Fang here. He's also an OG club from Eternal Raiders. So it is going to be kind of nice to have their opinions on matters that happen to them, and just kind of go with it from there. So the first topic that I wanted to talk about was how the 1% is become crazy, and I've seen and witnessed, sorry, multiple different scenarios where clubs are, um, they're gonna fling rockets at you guys and do all that other shit. I've seen clubs put on helmets, stuff like that, and it's just kind of a little toxic in my opinion. I feel like the community has changed so much, in the past like 10 years that I've been around. Back in the day, we used to strictly be 1%. Now it's like it's like a sus 1% where it's like, oh, I get shot at somebody, and I'm shooting back at them. Next thing you know, fucking, I'm now beating them. They're gonna blow themselves up in Evo, and I don't know. That to me, it's just a little toxic, in my opinion. But I've had scenarios where people will jump on their bikes and they will put on a helmet, stuff like that. I don't know. Well, what do you guys think on this matter? Yankee and Notorious, Ty, Rob.
I've noticed that. I've noticed that people will change that setting to where when you get on your bike, it'll automatically put a helmet on, and they'll take advantage of that. Like when they get off their bike, if you're not standing still, you won't take your helmet off.
Yeah, I've seen
Like
that
when you get
before.
on, and people just staying on their bikes. Period.
Yeah, it's true. I have come into occasions where somebody will use that same exact thing that you talked about and just keep moving around so the helmet never pops off. And they're just like, oh yeah, this is, we're a biker club. We use helmets. We ride bikes. And I think people forget that the 1% was designed for a skill-based fighting style, and they will use anything in their pocket that they can do just to try to get a little umph on somebody. And I think that shit is pretty it's pretty toxic. Like
So as a
what?
newcomer to the community, I'm
Yeah.
saying by the way, as a newcomer to the community, what do y'all think about glitching, lagging, and all this other stuff that just popped up recently that I'm starting to see?
Oh, dude, it's got so worse. It was so
Don't
bad
get
on
me started.
PS4, and then it got better, and then it got worse again.
Don't get me started on
For
that.
a while, it wasn't even on PS5. Like that was the best thing ever. But then
Oh
they
yeah.
managed to do it all over again.
And then usually it's for stabs, not even for shooting. So they glitch out so they can get their little stab and stab
Hmm.
clips. And it's not even like they're glitching or doing whatever so they can fight you better. It's all for stabs.
And they'll be just freezing you and all that. They'll be a block away, getting a stab off you. Like, what the hell just happened?
Yep.
It's just like actually earlier today, I got booted offline for about 15 minutes.
Did you really?
Yep.
Oh
Shit.
wow.
I'd ask what club, but I'm not trying to throw people out there, you know.
Um, we actually have it in the hang around chat. I forgot to mention earlier at church. But yeah, it's there.
Nah, that's alright.
I got a question, because this is North.
Oh look, a homie
Do they
saying said title
message
check.
you? Sorry, sorry. Do
Sorry.
they say something? Do they message you later, like else? Do they try to get a reaction? Like, what is the purpose of doing it? Like, when someone does that shit to me and they're not 1%, I'm not gonna give them the time of day. I want to know, like, why people have to go so hard for something so simple. Anyone?
I
It's because they ain't got that skill base no more. They
But,
depend
like,
on
do they like, is it for trolling or is it for clout? I want to know.
more clout and have that one up.
Both.
And trolling too. Some of them are just bored. Like there's literally some people who they come in the lobby, you're not looking at them, talking to them, nothing. They send you a GTA message and say stupid shit, and you're like, bro, I'm not even paying attention to you. Or if you don't like post them in videos and ignore them, they'll literally just come on Instagram and just start talking crap because they're bored
Excuse me.
and they want a reaction.
agree.
Yep.
So hey,
So
Bio, I have a question and a comment. So
sure.
what's the difference between you were talking about EWOing earlier, and we all know those people who like you're in a big fight, you're fighting five people, you EWO so you can kind of reset it. And
Yeah.
most of us have done that, think that's okay. But the bad EWOing or the toxic one where you're literally mid fight, you shot them 3 times, they hurry up and EWO as soon as they get really low, so you can never get a scorecard on them.
So this is my past experience, right? So there's a nice way to Evo, and then there's a shitty way to Evo, and many clubs fucking use the shitty way to Evo. Basically, as soon as you like get up on them, they're gonna Evo, right? It doesn't matter if you're fighting them one on one, and fucking it just so happens to like, oh yeah, fucking one on one, boom, I'm about to kill him, let me Evo. If you're about to get fucking killed, just fucking just leave it be, you know?
Hmm.
That's facts.
Like I don't know what
I hate when clubs do. I hate when people do that.
like I get it. Like if you just got down with a fight and you're about to fight somebody else and now you're at like fucking 25% health and you're about to take on somebody from far away and there's no way for you to get a headshot, I can understand if you EVO. I won't be mad at that. But if you're like one on one with me and like I put you on a one shot and you run behind the corner and you blow yourself up, you're a pussy, to be real.
Yep.
Yeah, that's bad too, but I'm not even talking about that one where you run behind a thing. I literally, like, we all know these certain people who you fight them, and literally, like, you're like, oh, I'm about to get this kill, and then bam, they kill themselves before you can do it. So, like, they'll be like,
Like
oh, I
right,
got
That's
set.
exactly what I'm talking about.
yeah, like
Yeah,
right
like,
in front of you.
yeah, right
Yeah.
in front of you. Like, and I caught him on video and I posted the video and I'm like, bro. And so I'm like, okay, post your little scorecards of 7 to 0, but it's because you EWO, so I can never get the kill on you. Like, you do it in the middle of the fight. Like, you don't hide, you don't whatever. Like, literally, I'm shooting you and you do it.
Mhm.
And
Yep.
there's the second way of EWOing. is suicide by cop.
Yeah, but it's hard to tell if that. I mean, if they people if it's hard to tell if people actually try to do that or if it just happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me a second.
Because unless you're doing a standing ground, there's going to be cops everywhere.
Yeah. So it's a that's pretty much
I
a
didn't think the cops
pre-evo.
show up when stand your grounds were going.
What?
I didn't think cops would show around during
Yeah,
the
yeah. So
when they're just
unless you're
when there's
yeah, so unless
no,
you're
go
doing
ahead.
a standing ground,
Oh,
cops are
okay.
going to show up.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I just had to put fucking Unholy Saints on a mute because they were just talking shit in the chat.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Talking about desperate. Speaking of our best friends over there, another toxic thing we've noticed is people who bring 99er help, and then when we match energy because they're like, oh, they're not with us, but we can clearly see the score, the
That's when they
the
start
kill
throwing
feed in the
rockets.
corner. Yeah, well, you can see the kill feed. I'm like, they're right next to you. They're not killing you. They're only killing us. We know they're with you. And half of
Yeah.
them have like their people on all accounts. So you can see like half the club in, half the club not. And I'm like, come on now, like we know it's you. Be for real.
Yeah. I mean, it's the guys. Come on. Come on. If you want to have a fair fight and you want to have fun, actually just fucking stay 1%. Tell your friends to not join up. You know, if you want to actually stay, having fun. Like I had to do that with back in the day. I used to have to teach my guys this. Match energy. If a club is playing a particular way, match their energy. You'll have fun. If you want to try to be up on that person and fucking, let's bring in our 99 help. Hey, yo, can you help me out? Dude, when most clubs nowadays, bro, they're just gonna fling rockets at you because you have 99 or backup. Regardless if it's your friends or if it's just a random. But if a club sees that you're all of a sudden you have 99 or backup, we're gonna look at that as like that's your people. Granted, that's not always the case, but come on, it's like especially when you see the same name pop in your lobby a bunch of times. It's like, come on, that's kind of obvious, you know. But I
No.
mean that's just me. But yeah, let's move on past that fight style and shit. And talk about some kind of the 1% weaponry. I don't know about you guys, but like I'm okay with the 1% weaponry that I know, which is like the muskets, the pistols, the you know ARs, the pump shotguns. I'm cool with all that stuff. But when somebody pulls out a fucking marksman rifle, it's like, dude, you can catch a sniper, you can catch a
So
rocket.
Yeah.
what about the
Honestly.
Yeah.
precision rifle?
The, it's a little sus, and it's hard to distinguish between
It's
that and
almost like a musket.
Yeah, it's
kinda.
similar to a
In a way,
musket,
it's almost like
but
a
you can't
musket.
put a scope on it.
You can't put a scope on a musket either.
Yeah, so like people say this 99, but it's a bolt action rifle with no scope. It can't
I'm
fire fast. I mean, it fires about as
Yeah,
fast
I
as a
can see why
revolver.
it's dirty because it's classified as a marksman rifle.
Yeah, but it fires. It doesn't fire any faster than the revolver does.
I mean I'm cool with it. It has that distance, you know. I
I
But it
don't
mean,
does about
use
the same
it. I only
damage.
rock
It
a
does about
musket.
if you hit somebody with precision rifle, it does in the body. It does about as much damage as a musket or the revolver.
yeah. I mean, I'm like
Yep.
like I said, I'm cool with it. It's just like it's hard to distinguish which is which, you know, because that kind of sounds very similar to the, besides the, you know, it does sound very similar to a marksman rifle. But I'm cool with that. I'm not gonna knock somebody for using that for sure. But once you bust out that fucking marksman rifle, it's like, oh man, that's come on, dude.
Except the same energy.
Yeah. Like, don't get mad at me if I pulled out my fucking marksman rifle that has a scope on it, and I kill you with it, and it says I scoped you. You know.
Yeah.
You gotta drink some water. Cause I said so.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Hold on.
What did I miss?
I'm
We
drinking
are
some
in
water.
Tongva Talk. Shut up. We're in Tongva Talk. Um, looking, you should probably have an invite to the agency, but make sure you're muted for audio reasons when you're not talking.
Oh, okay.
Yes, please. I hear your TV in the background. What you watching? Anyway,
Coco Melon.
it sounds like Bob the Builder. Anyway, um, but yeah, just shit like that. I know a lot of the community, they think the EMP is like 99. Dude, the EMP does like no damage. You can shoot somebody like fucking 20 times, and you won't die from EMP. It'll just disable your bike or your vehicle. I feel like we should normalize that into the 1% community, because there's
Yeah, especially for like randos. Oh my
yeah,
god.
because like
What about a taser? What are your
a
thoughts on
taser
that?
a taser could be toxic. I kind of do think that it could be, yeah. Um, I don't want to get into that topic just yet, but I'll tell you my reason later on why I don't think a taser should be you know part of that. But if you're using it the right way, and you're using it the 1% way, and you're actually fucking using free aim, then yeah, I don't see why not. But the community, fuck it, who cares? But the community has become so toxic where everybody's using auto aim. So just imagine
Oh
you
my
having
god.
auto aim and you trying to get a patch rip on somebody. You immediately lock on, shoot a taser, you get close up, boop, you hit them. I've had that time. I've had that shit. That shit is annoying as fuck. Where somebody
That's the
will,
most toxic thing they do. Hit you with cars and bikes and then tase you so they can get a patch rip. I'm like, come on now. It's
yeah,
just so ridiculous.
Yo, I would actually
And
love to tase somebody off their bike trying to bike ram me. I'm gonna try that one day. I might fail
in
a
my
whole bunch of times, but
bless me.
in my opinion, I thought about this not long ago. Like 1% weapons are pretty much weapons you could buy, besides a musket. Weapons you could actually buy in real life,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
and you
essentially.
can and you can go buy a taser.
I'm from Canada. You can't do that.
But like you said, I mean, using auto aim and a taser,
Yeah, yeah. Once you
that's where
auto
it
aim,
becomes out of hand.
yeah, yeah. I've had people where they don't care about scorecards. All they just constantly go at you, try to get a patch rip on you. They don't care
Oh
about
yeah,
scorecard. I had this one
I
dude.
know.
I think I had like 2 to like 20 kills, and like he finally got like a animation on me. It was like a forward animation. It wasn't even like a patch rip. And the
What's
dude
funny is
was,
that you get all these randoms too trying to
yeah,
patch you nowadays. Like, dude,
yeah,
y'all not even into community, y'all ain't rocking tags. Cause
Hi,
like you know
Smash.
that patch
Welcome.
rip don't mean nothing to anybody at that point.
right. It's like if I see something on Instagram and like, and that's a big thing. It was like, oh yeah, I got a patch rip on this guy, dude. You're not even rocking a patch. It's like,
But if you don't have Smash as a friend, can you send him a friend request we can get in the lobby, please?
I think it's the context of the patch rip too, because we're not going to call anybody out, but some of these clubs that try to double and triple team you, and I'm like, okay, great, you're doing that. But when you add the auto aim, the hitting with bikes, the tasing, and the triple teaming all at once to get a patch rip, I'm like, that patch rip don't mean shit, because you literally have done like 14 things you weren't supposed to do to get it. Like, my nigga, keep it. So when they did that, and I finally like called them out and did my video in retaliation and showed that they hit me 32 times on bikes, they're like, what? What do you mean?
yeah, they gotta deny, deny, deny. I mean, that's the most toxic way to get out of a lie.
But
Listen,
what's
they got some
hilarious?
magical like editing. I'm telling you what, bro.
But what's hilarious is when they do all that and they still don't get it. They just get mowed down.
Yes,
Yes,
because they
yes,
can't do that
I ran
against
into
good guys
that.
like you.
yes.
Like, and
I
it's
ran
funny
it.
because, sorry, go ahead, Tori.
I ran into that last night and the night before, where they surrounded me. One of them's trying to hit me with a bike, and
Yep.
they just got mowed
Eh,
down.
You just got pieces for days, bro. You got like a
Yeah,
five piece hair,
yeah.
six
Makes
piece.
for a beautiful video.
Oh yeah. I mean, you guys you gotta factor in this. I mean, what looks better? Finally getting a patch rip on somebody, or getting a fucking 7 piece, 8 piece,
While you're
5 piece.
standing in one spot, just moving just aiming back and forth.
Yep, yep. I mean, what takes more skill, you know? But
And that's the other thing. They can't do that against guys like y'all, like you, Notorious, Rob, the ones of y'all that are really good. They never try to triple and team up y'all and do that shit with stabs because they know that y'all know how to counter maneuver it.
No, yeah,
They
yeah.
always try to
They
do it
gave
to
up
the
on trying to stab
girls
me
and
a long time ago.
yeah, they always try to do it to the newbies and the girls. I'm like, oh,
Yeah, they
good
don't
job,
come
big
for me
boy.
anymore.
No, they stay trying to do it to me. It doesn't work. I think one of them got a stomach animation on me the other night. Finally.
You should
yeah.
have gave him a cookie. He probably would have
Oh,
enjoyed it.
and that's the funny thing is that they look at they'll get like a stomach animation and be like, oh, I got
Yeah,
a
all
patch rip,
that work.
buddy,
All that
man.
work for to stab me in the stomach.
Your knife. You just got an animation, dude. It's not that hard to get an animation. Your knife has to hit their back. You know,
You know me, when it comes to patch ripping and shit like that, I still do old ways though. Like I OG ways with the phone. You know, I ain't trying to do all that other extra stuff.
see, I'm more about like the scorecard, man. I wanna be up on you,
Yeah.
man. I wanna showcase that shit in my video. I wanna, you know, that's the thing though, because the most people nowadays they don't make videos, they just make a picture. So I
Hmm.
mean, if they can make a cool picture of like that person getting a patch rip, it's like cool. I'll make a video of like fucking me being up on you by like 5, 10 kills, or a fucking a collage of like me dropping like 10 of you guys. I mean,
What's real fun is when you find like the Superman of the community that everybody's scared of, and
mhm,
you just completely shit on them
mhm,
time and time again.
mhm.
You say
Like they
Superman in the
might be good
community,
with one
you remind
gun.
me of the bar all those barcodes accounts.
Oh
Like they
god, the
might be good
barcode.
with one. They might be good with one gun, but you get them within a certain range, and they're just complete garbage.
Oh yeah, that is very true. Oh, also you'll see like fucking the ones that are like auto aim. Like little fun fact for you guys. If you find somebody who's like complete ass at far range, and but he's fucking amazing at close up, most likely he's auto aim.
Okay, what about if it's the other way? If they're complete
Me.
ass, close range, and deadly with a musket?
Then he's probably legit.
I know a guy like that, Notorious. Hmm.
he's probably legit to be real.
I mean,
So I
I've been
got a
asked
question.
many times if
So
he's auto aim.
you can't use auto aim when you have a musket.
You can. It does
You
reach a
can't.
little bit further, but
We'll just say
it's
there's a certain somebody that we fight that actually kind of shown that he uses auto aim by his musket.
Yeah, cause
His musket shots have got so trash.
fucking wanted and
we're
Nitro
not
were
saying
tagging me
names.
fire as shit.
We're not saying names. Yankee, you taking off? Your mic is muted, brother. Is this your is this his agency?
This
No, we're
is
in
my
Rob's.
agency.
All right,
I'm
cool.
trying to get in it. I've been
You
buzzing
should have said
outside for
something.
the longest.
My bad.
I'm buzzing it.
That's probably why
Can
Yankee
you go over
stopped to
that
let
way?
him in.
All right, Yankee. Catch you later,
Oh,
man.
I gotta slide though. I gotta work in the morning.
All right.
Oh, bye.
All right, Sam.
All right,
Bye.
Shane. You have a
Bye.
nice night.
Good night, y'all.
Night.
What time's it? We got maybe like another half an hour of like discussions and shit. Um, damn, why is my old phone going off? What the fuck? But yeah,
Strippers calling.
let's move on. I don't want to touch base on too much on the 1% style.
Um, the toxicity in the community, the shit talking is just outrageous. I'm,
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but I've seen so many people getting called pedos because they got their ass kicked by somebody.
I was just say the
Yeah,
the
yeah,
word
it's
pedophile getting thrown around like it's like a slur word at this point. It's actually getting like really annoying.
Yeah,
It's,
I've
it's not even it's not even like pinching a nerve at this point. It's just like are you like fucking three?
yeah,
It's pretty much if you're better than them, for a certain group of people, if you're better than them, they're gonna say that.
exactly.
Yep.
Yup. Yup.
yeah.
Hold on,
It's
Because they're
better than them
calling
without using programs.
programs.
Those
It's
there's certain people that are calling there's like a 17-year-old in the MC community and they're calling him a pedophile. It's like that's literally
Can't be one because he's 17.
yeah.
yeah,
And these people that call people pedos, but they have children in their club, that's also crazy to me. Like, you hang out with children on a daily basis that are not your children, just random people's children. That's weird. But the personal talk that's not pedo talk, like, we know another MC, their president, they called her fat and she was pregnant. Like, who calls a pregnant lady fat? Like,
that's
that's
toxic as
crazy.
fuck.
That is. She's
Um,
like, I'm 8 months pregnant. Like, that's just crazy. So, yeah. You gotta be real
That's
I,
bored to call a pregnant lady fat.
that's
I feel
crazy.
like a lot of people take what happens over a game to heart. Like,
oh
Yeah,
yeah.
to the point where we're now trying to ruin someone's name. It's not even fun anymore at that point in time.
No. It's
And
just
their real
annoying.
life names, they're like, oh, I'm gonna call your school board. Go ahead. We're in a teacher shortage. You're gonna tell them that I beat you at GTA?
yeah.
Okay. Good luck. Let me know how that works out for you.
That's, I feel like, the most toxic.
oh
Right.
I'm
yeah,
sorry. I think the secretary just.
your mic cut out,
I don't,
brother.
I don't even think they would say. Oh, sorry. I said I think the lady that I would answer the phone would just fucking laugh in the person's face.
Right.
Exactly. Like, oh, somebody beat you at a video game and you want us to fire them? Sure, let's go ahead and do that.
Oh, poor baby.
Yeah,
Right.
that wouldn't work with
Your guys,
tenure.
uh, Loki, take a seat. Rob, take a seat, man. Butt nesters just look pretty.
Oh, one
No
day, big
offense.
boy.
Hey, you're halfway there. But yeah, no, I mean, it's just toxic, man. Like fucking, I miss the days where it was like, hey, my scorecard is better than your scorecard. Hey, I got a patch rip. Hey, I got a picture of your patch while you was dead. I miss those days. Now it's like, oh yeah, you beat me, now you're a pedo. I'm gonna start a rumor,
Hmm.
or like I'm gonna say some random ass shit. And then when you retaliate, it's like, oh, let me cry wolf. And it's like, I don't know, that should just fucking grinds my gears. I think it's funny. It's like
My
if you're gonna call somebody a pedo, just fucking at least show the proof.
Yeah,
Let
yeah.
me
You
see.
have to. We're clarifying in this chat right now in this talk that none of
You
us are
you know what
pedos.
grinds my gears?
Oh my god.
Guys playing as women. That grinds my gears.
Really?
Wow.
You've been
Wow.
catfished too many times, is that what?
uh-huh.
Dang it.
Yes, I one time had
He's like,
some
I
some
sucked a
She's the
dick
guy.
pic and I got
one.
a dick
She's
pic
the
back.
one.
Well, we
Right?
get
She's
it,
the
right?
one,
Like,
Bigger
man.
than
the
mine too.
Yeah,
the
Make
it's
me
like,
game
what
cry
the
was
for
fuck?
2 hours.
She said
the
he.
game was designed because I mean there are a few women like C19's president. She's a badass. I want to be like her when I grow up. That are really
We're not
really good. But for the most part, no, I was saying that she's really good.
we're
We
not
don't talk
naming
bad about
names.
them.
I
Okay, well
know.
anyway, there's some women in the community that are fucking amazing, right? But for the most part, most of the girls aren't as good as the boys, which is why they made their hitbox smaller, which is why they gave their characters a little more skin. So the fact that boys use that to their advantage when you're already better is a little whack. Just saying.
That is the next topic. Yeah. So for the ones that don't know, the female hitbox for their head ratio is actually smaller, and it kind of throws people off, especially when you start throwing out some high heels and doing all some crazy shit. The low beanie really does eat a bullet. Like if you actually have your female character put on a low beanie and you put a bullet from a pistol, it'll eat the bullet. Like you have to shoot them twice just to get that kill.
Just know you're
Because
hella fucking weird if you do that.
Yeah. And,
Yeah, if
and we
you're a male
know
and play a
what
female
you're up
character, go
to.
take a shower.
what's that?
If you're a male playing on a female character, go take a shower.
Facts.
I find that
Just, just, just go
That
take a
can't be
shower.
any more than true.
Facts.
There's a whole club out there with a handful of dudes, and every one of them's female characters. Like, just
Oh, that's weird.
go wash yourself, real
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Facts. Go take a cold shower. You'll be okay. Yeah.
See, I think my toxic trait is that like these people are trying to post scorecards and like like, oh, I did this. I'm like, I suck. So if you let me get one kill on you, I'm still talking shit. They'll be like, I was 10-4. I'm like, but I got 4 though.
Why does everybody sound far away?
Huh?
Gotta raise the mics.
Oh, I had my microphone pulled off my ear. It hurt my earring.
No, no, you sound perfectly fine. It's his mic or his settings.
Oh, my
Hey,
shit's up. Everything's up on mine. I even had to turn
turn the
y'all up.
TV off. That's awesome. Y'all turn the TV on off for us. Hell yeah.
But yeah, no, I would love to like the community to start matching energy. Like I know there's like just be aware that there's
Yeah.
clubs out there that they can't do stuff that you can do. Like there's
Yeah.
I'm not gonna name names, but there's clubs out there that they're not supposed to evo. They're not supposed to evo at all. They'll use the cops to evo. Or put it like this, they won't start a stand your ground because they have such a disadvantage because they can't evo. So like once when they start getting like weakened, it's like, oh, I can't blow myself up. But like if a cop was around, they can use that to evo. So like if you're fighting a
Yeah.
club that does that sort of thing, match energy, man. You'll have more of a
Yeah.
blast matching energy than you will try to be the dominant person of like, oh yeah,
I miss the old 1% ways of fighting. I really do.
Yeah.
just like bike fighting. This is something
Yeah.
that I learned over the years. There's clubs out there, they don't bike fight at all. And if you come at them on a bike, they'll blow you up. And back in the day, we used to look at that as like, all right, he's 99ing us. Let's open our wheel and start fucking doing whatever
Plus,
the fuck. But
should we
after,
consider that as a MC if they don't like bikes? Because MCs have to ride bikes.
you're right.
But then, yeah,
But you also got to factor in that like the 1% was created for a skill-based fighting style.
Yeah.
So if you're riding around on a bike doing like some crazy ass like maneuvers, is that really fair if you're on your foot? So that's why like I implemented that into our club where if they're
Yeah.
on a bike and they don't if you're on your bike and they don't like it, they blow you up. Don't classify that as 99 because probably like 8 out of 10 times they're not gonna actually continue swinging rockets at you. They'll just be like, hey, I don't want you on your bike. But then there's also the hypocrite cubs where they'll be like, oh, he was on his bike, so I can get on my bike. And the next thing you know, it's like, oh, a rocket gets flown at them because we match energy. So I think normalizing that in the community would definitely be a good thing.
back in the day, the only time we ever used the bike was to get to the area, and we'll literally park a block away before we start to fight, like dead ass. Like,
Really?
yeah, that's the club I was in. My first club.
Mhm.
That's the way we did it. And a whole bunch of clubs did it like that too back in the day.
Same.
Shit.
Like
Also like
if we
corner shooting wasn't allowed in MCs. Like if you was corner shooting,
Mhm.
you was like a 99er. You was exposed.
people was gonna
Mhm.
rocket you, especially in the 99er clubs. As soon as you start corner shooting them, oh yeah, they're gonna start rocketing everything they could.
But that's the thing too, back in the day when people showed their scorecard, it meant something. Like you were
Yeah.
actually skilled on doing that. Now, make your video, show us what it doesn't mean anything. They'll
True that.
continue to be 99ers or use their freeze or whatever else.
Uh,
I'm saying that it's
True
sad
that.
to say, but
True that. Also, like, the freezing has become a fucking big thing in the fucking community. Somebody who's like, you ever fight somebody who's just like, you're like, my headshots don't register, but you fight somebody else and it's like, yo, bam, headshot, headshot, headshot. There's people out there that will like lower. There's different scenarios. There's people that actually are like really good with it, where they'll use like a program where they'll put themselves at a certain megabyte per second. So when they play the game, it's like they have that benefit of like hitting harder, and headshots don't register against them, but when they hit them, it's good. And then you have like the ones that will do some weird shit where they're like, oh, well, I'm on Wi-Fi and my internet doesn't work that good, so let me start off Spotify and do some weird shit like that. I've seen many different fucking types of fight styles, and it's like,
Lag
oh,
yeah.
come on.
switching.
Lag switching is kind of the go-to thing. Is like, oh man, dude, like you gotta be good at what? You gotta be good at GTA 5, and then once when GTA 6 comes out, lag switching is not gonna be a thing, and you gotta be fucking ass at it. Cool.
Yeah.
We got a couple
Can't
more
wait.
months,
Can't wait.
but there also is people that are out there that are just really fucking good. They do weird footwork. They do everything like perfectly on their end, and it makes it
Hmm.
look like they're lagging, and people just constantly criticize them, and then be like, "Oh, you're using AA, you're using this, you're using that," and in reality, they're actually just really fucking sweaty, and like, just be aware, like, if you have your top guy
Yeah,
in your club and he's fighting them, and he's tied with them, or he's fucking up on them, he's not using auto aim. Like, let's try to make that a normal. That's like we had a guy in our club who just he's sweaty as fuck, and he'll be up on
So,
somebody, not all the time, but we'll be like, oh yeah, fucking is he using auto aim? And then fucking the dude comes out and he's like, nah, I'm up on him. I'm like, okay, never mind. We're just not as good as you, I guess, kind of thing. But just just kind of be aware of your situation. Anyway, moving on. Alliances is another thing that I always see that makes fucking the community become toxic.
mm,
hmm.
You know how many clubs I've seen where they have an alliance with another club. Next thing you know, that one club doesn't even know anything about them. That dude could have fucking killed his dog, and all of a sudden, because they're an alliance, that they have to now fight with that person, and it's just like, man, it's a toxic thing. It's horrible. I don't recommend it. If you're gonna do it, make sure you got like a good connection with that group. It's
Yeah.
yeah,
It
it's
never works. Too many chiefs, not enough Indians.
yeah,
Everybody's gonna want to do it their way, and our club does this, our
That's
club does
alliances
that.
and coalitions both put together right there. That's two topics in one right there.
yeah.
I know, like
Coalitions and
I've
yeah,
gotten
and
like
alliances.
butthurt
Yeah, they
before
never
with
turn
like
out good.
ceasefires, where like we're helping them. They call you over and they're like, let's fight Bob, and you go help fight Bob, and then you're like, okay, help me fight Tom. And they're like, oh well, we can't actually fight Tom. I've gotten butthurt like that, and I'm like, oh, I know they got their rules and stuff like that, so I can't imagine how alliances do that when you can't or have to fight people that you don't want to. So
Yeah.
I just that's bad business.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, I ran
I,
into that problem the past couple nights. Go ahead, Bob.
I just don't recommend it. That's all. That's all I was gonna say.
I've I've ran into that problem a handful of
Holy
times. I
shit!
might get kicked out of the lobby here in a second.
Is it just me
You
or
just
did the
invite me
crickets just
back
get
if I do.
louder?
Yeah,
Um,
your mic's got like crazy weird.
He tried to
Yeah.
fight
Echo.
him back. He lagged out.
Mike has a crazy echo, and yeah.
Can
Yeah,
you
he
hear
said
me
he
now?
lagged out to invite him back. I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Oh.
hear you.
I've ran into that problem. What teacher was saying a handful of times in the past week or so, where
Mhm.
two different crews that Sacred Death is friendly with or ceasefire with have both been in the lobby, and we're all fighting this other crew, but the two the two different crews that are helping me are not friends with each other.
Mhm.
So that
It,
like that leaves me at a crossroads. It's like, what do I do? And, I'm not going to shoot either one of them, but am I supposed to message one crew like, hey, don't shoot at these guys for me, or message the other crew like, hey, don't shoot at these guys because we're ceasefire with them.
right.
I mean, whatever beef they have is between them. It's none of my business. We don't do alliances. We just do ceasefires. I mean, one's on ceasefire and the other one wasn't.
Rob, you gotta get a lag on your mic.
Am I?
But
That happened to me the other day. Um, Fighting somebody, and somebody started running around me, trying to use me as a shield. So I went to my house.
that's terrible.
Yep.
Yeah, and
Yep.
it's crazy too because Bio's actually really good about like being
Rob,
the.
you got a lag on your mic,
I was
like a
fighting a
echo.
Meat Riders MC the other day.
Is it me? Are you sure it's not me?
It was Rob, but it's good now. Anyway, go on. It's gone.
I was fighting a club the other day, and they tried fucking ass raping me. One of them tried stabbing me, and the other one tried hitting me with a bat.
Who's peeing?
That's not me. I
who's
swear. I
I
swear.
totally was like, no.
I
It's
Ty,
Rob.
swear.
Mute, mute.
Ty.
It's
is it
Rob.
ironic? It's ironic. Is it Ty?
Oh, it's
Yeah, it's
Ty.
Shut
Ty.
up. Oh, God.
Thought it sounded hot.
I'm glad to know Grandpa's bladder's still working pretty good.
Listen, I was about to say that didn't sound like an old man stream. Jeez.
Oh my God, guys, I am so sorry. I thought my shit was on mute. Tongva Talk.
Yeah, who else is
Oh,
doing it?
Who
oh
is it
my God,
now?
shit. I
Fucking bio.
apologize about that. Oh my God.
That's Bio just pouring water in the
Uh,
toilet.
Idiot.
No, no.
Oh,
Whoa.
I'm calling bullshit. Just you're my age.
Drinking too much damn water.
I
Uh,
can't.
the beer.
So, anywho, go ahead, Fang, before you were so rudely waterboarded. I meant
Oh my God.
interrupted.
Invite me
Wow.
back to the agency, please.
What is this? What are you talking
Roberto, he's talking to you. But yeah,
Huh?
Bio's actually he needs Notorious needs an invite back to the agency.
Yeah. All right.
Well, Bio's actually really good about this. We'll be mid fight, and he's like the moderator. Like he'll be like, "Hey, can you guys not
Oh,
fight each
this is
other for
why
a
I didn't
couple
sit down.
minutes
Yeah.
while we fight these guys?" And like usually we can squash beefs for a big enough fight. Like the enemy of my enemy is my friend, at least for that session.
Yeah. I'm not afraid to message a club that has like a stand your ground or something like that, or a club that we hate more.
Yeah, you do it, and
Yeah.
they usually like go with it. I'm like, "Good job."
Yeah. I mean, hey, I mean, sometimes you can make friends like that, but especially if you don't have an actual beef with that club, and it's just like, and that's how it should be, to be honest. When you don't actually have a personal beef with them, and there's nothing, it's just you guys shout at each
Just
other.
never,
That's it.
never shit talk or anything like that.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, but the bad thing is like I like literally like get my feelings hurt because I'm like, we just fought together yesterday and now you're back to shooting me because I forgot like it was only like a temporary squash of a beef. So you're like,
Yep.
oh, now we're not friends anymore.
Yep. Well, it's okay though.
Then once you run those guys off, y'all just start shooting at each other again.
Oh, yeah. I had times
I
where
love those
like
ones.
Right?
I've done
Jeez.
those ones.
I did that with this other club, and I had to message him. I was like, "Hey, yo, all right, the guy's gone, back to fighting?" Question mark. Yeah.
A
And
lot.
y'all you're really good about like following the rules of engagement. I know there's been a couple times we've been fighting people and you're like, okay, I'm gonna fight him one on one, and then after he kills me or I kill him, then y'all can fight. And like we actually wait, and it's nice.
I try not to do that because you guys don't have fun. It's all about having fun. To be real, like yeah, it's a competition, but just have fun with your competition. You don't gotta make it a mission to fucking hurt their fucking feelings. Like come on. Like the other day, I had jumped into a party chat where the dude was like making fun of somebody who was suicidal, and I had to like I got on him for it, and I was like, dude, you serious? I was like, do you know what this guy's going on in real life? Oh well, he plays GTA all the time. He has a pregnant wife, and he's this and that, and I'm like, dude, do you have a kid? No. So what do you expect him to do? Just sit there the whole entire time and just rub his girl's belly? Like what? Like doesn't make any sense. Let him rock. That's probably his getaway, and now his getaway is now becoming toxic. And I was like, I had this whole big conversation, and then afterwards I just realized the dude was just trolling me, and he wasn't really having a genuine conversation with me. He was just trying to get a rise out of me. So I started fucking with
Being
him,
goofs.
and it was funny, but it was like I was like, dude, why would you want this guy in your club? Like
People are
what?
goofies, bro. They like that shit. People seek attention
Like,
Hmm.
like little ass kids.
yeah, it's like, what the fuck? Like, dude, come on. The dude was talking about, like, oh, yeah, blah, blah, blah. I was like, you sound like you went to school for this. He was like, no, I didn't. I was like, how old are you? He's like, I'm 20. And he's like, but I have a good knowledge on things. And I was like, oh, yeah, you have a great knowledge on things. You have a lot
But
of
he also
experience.
sits here and plays GTA too. You can't
That's
criticize somebody.
that's the other thing.
Like what?
Yeah,
Some of these
But,
people, like, I mean, granted, some people, like, our Prez is young and he's had a lot of life experience, but some of these people, they're like 20, and I'm like, dude, sit your ass down somewhere. I got shoes older than you. Calm down,
for
dude.
real.
Calm down. I'm like,
What's that
facts.
saying? Don't act your shoe size, act your age.
Yeah,
something, jeez. And I'm like, you get some real life problems, some bills, a career, two kids, car problems, and then come talk to me. Other than
right.
Yeah,
that, simmer down, buddy.
I just told my cousin this, right? I said all these people outside, they don't invest in shit. They want to spend their money stupidly,
Hmm.
get rental cars, buy jewelry, invest in buying a
Hmm.
house so you know your kids in the future got something stable for them, bro.
Hmm.
So you can, when you leave this earth, they got something they can call home and they got to worry about shit.
Yeah,
Like people worry about the stupidest shit, bro.
that's very true.
That's
Oh,
why
yeah.
my favorite is when they're like the young ones are like, I'm so much better than you. I'm like, you've been playing GTA since you were 7. I've been playing for 6 months, bro. I hope you're better than me,
Right?
please. Like, good job, buddy. Touch grass, and then we'll talk to you.
For
I
real.
do suck
Talking
though. It's
about
okay.
Yep.
young guys and the whole MC alliance and ceasefires, you would have three big MCs and they're all friendly fires or an alliance, and the
Hmm.
young guys hop in to a party with each other, and that's where it all goes wrong. They start
Yes.
talking, and then that talk will go to another MC, and oh,
Yes.
that's where
Actually.
all the drama, the pot stirs.
Yes. So I actually, that's funny that you mentioned that because that was one of my topics that I wanted to bring up. You have clubs out here who are just so hell bent on being the best and biggest club where they will recruit anybody, and they will if you're a good shot, they'll recruit you, right? Boom, and they'll give you a patch within a week. And I've seen this multiple times from many different clubs.
It's just because they're tryhards and can shoot. That's all it is. They don't have no system at all to actually get a full patch.
right. And I've seen this so many times. So like, if anybody is watching this and they want to actually learn from this, doing that. That's not a good idea. Eventually, you're gonna
A real club makes you wait.
a real club will make you wait, and they have a reasoning for it. The real club will actually make you wait because they don't want to bring toxic into their club. When you start bringing in
Yeah.
Tom, Dick, and Harry within a week, Tom, Dick, and Harry is eventually going to start beefing with fucking Jonah Hill and
Everyone.
fucking everybody else. And
He said Jonah Hill.
they're gonna start they're gonna start beefing with you guys, and next thing you know, it's gonna be you now have too many people in your club to actually control and maintain because now you can't rely on the people that you have because you don't know them that well. You know them for like fucking 3 months, and yeah,
Not
you
even
know,
that.
And
That's
you met him through somebody, from
yeah,
somebody's else. You
yep.
know what I mean?
So now that maybe that 3 month guy is it might have been a 4 month guy. Now that 4 month guy leaves. Now that 3 month guy leaves. Boom, domino effect. Boom, 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 boom. Fuck this. I don't like the way this club is being ran, and boom, it falls apart. And
Some of
now
these
this,
clubs, they did
and
develop
now
cliques within themselves and
that
whatnot,
too.
you know.
Yep,
And
yep. And then the toxicity in that club now, they it's like a club in its own right where they just crew hop. Where, oh, okay,
yeah,
hey, yo, I found this other club, yo, come over here. And then, boom, one person comes, two people. And then that's what they do. And they just go around and cause chaos in their clubs. I can list off a couple different clubs that do that sort of thing. And yeah, it's not a pretty sight. Yeah, it's not cool.
yeah, they're taking their imaginary beef to other clubs and then just getting it
Mm.
wrought up, and
Uh,
it's
and
crazy.
the young kids are horrible at that shit. Once when a young kid, like if you, for example, you get a recruit that's probably like fucking like 18, 19 years old, and he meets another 18, 19-year old, and next thing you know, that dude is like, oh yeah, I like this club, and then it's just like a bunch of toxic shit, and the guy is just fucking roped up in the drama, where it's like where the older guys are just like, dude, we don't want to be part of this.
Well, I agree with you on most part, but there are some, and we're not going to say Princess's name, but there are some old people. I'm like, don't you got kids and a job? Go calm down. So it's not all the young ones. I don't want to like give, because we have, I mean, our pres is young, and he is like the
Mhm.
least drama filled person I know. So it's definitely not all the young ones, but I mean, that does tend to be a thing,
Yeah,
but
it's not
there
Even
are
all of
some
them.
old.
older ones
Yeah.
they do this, like it's their thing, that they literally take people, they fill up a club with the people they want, they take it over, and then they literally destroy it from within, and then go to the next one and do it again, and then they
Yeah,
do it again. It's
yep.
crazy. And they stick together in cliques, and they bring them, and you think you're getting a deal because you get 3 or 4 people at once, but it's really like you don't want those 4 people.
Yep. And then you have the ones that are just like drama filled and just fucking sit there and eat popcorn. Like, oh yeah, this is interesting.
And try
Oh
to
yeah,
get the info and
so
slide it back and forth.
he called you a puta. Why would he call you a puta? So she called you,
ah,
you
he
know,
said the word of the day, puta.
But you'll see those, like, they're
Yeah.
quiet, they won't say anything. Once they leave that party, they're gonna hop into a different party.
So a puta and puto are the same thing. It's just female and male version. So
yeah,
that's the difference
Yeah,
yep.
between
That's
those.
drop the
funny.
word of the day. Look at this, guys.
For
We're teaching each other
for
stuff.
those gringos that are watching
Yeah, for those
the
gringos that don't know.
that are watching the live, you know who we're talking about. You know what we're
Well,
Yeah,
talking
my
I
about.
hope
mouse.
that we're never that hard up for members that we just start taking anybody, you know? It's like dating somebody, right? You wouldn't just bring somebody into your house and move them in after a week and give them the keys to everything. So why would you do that with your club, you know?
Yeah.
Facts. Get to know your people, man. Let,
Yeah.
let the hang-arounds of prospect be hang-arounds of prospects. They have fun. You don't gotta mistreat them. Give them some random fucking task. Have them find fucking 10 fucking American flags around the map, man. That's fun. Just fucking have them do shit like that. You don't gotta give them like crazy ass tasks where, hey, you need to fucking go swim the whole entire map backwards. It's like, dude, he ain't gonna stay with you unless if he's like a little kid. But
By the way,
He said
I just gotta say that
swim
our
the
tasks
map
that have
backwards.
done for our prospects and hangarounds, like they have just been amazing for our club. Like everybody's been doing a great job on just generating those tasks, and it's just been amazing.
yeah,
Anybody's interested in joining this club, like we'll be rest assured we'll have a very fun time completing your task. You guys are it's going to be a good challenge
yep.
for sure.
But yeah, that's just a couple things that I wanted to discuss. If anybody has things to bring up and scenarios that they want to discuss and crazy toxic shit that fucking's gone on in your life or gone on in your club, please, this is the time
Even the
to.
people in the comments, just say something. You know, y'all want to bring something up? We'll bring it
You know,
up.
you know what else annoys the shit out of me sometimes?
Hmm,
When three or more people rush you, but there's like two of them are on a bike and one of them's on foot,
mm-hmm.
or one person's on a bike and three people are on foot, and it's like there's absolutely fuck all you can do about it.
Mm-hmm. That's the
Like
patchwork
y'all
thing.
can't just fight me on foot. Like it's absolutely fucking annoying. It's then that's all it is. They just run up with. They just try to run up with you on knives. They get
Yep.
on the bike to knock you down on the bike, and the other guys just wait there with their knives and machetes out.
Yep.
It gets that. No, that's fucking annoying.
Yep.
That
Oh
happens
yeah.
so many times to me. It's absolutely annoying.
Oh yeah.
There's oh my god, there's that one club out there. Me and Bio hates this from the. They'll bike ram you. Have like three or four other people right by them. As soon as they bike ram you, so you got them running up on you, tasing you, and keep tasing you. Then they just finally go for the stab once they're done
Yep.
having the fun with the tasers on you.
Yep. 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 Now here's a good way to combat this, guys. If you guys are watching, right? If you have the missions around your job and you get tased or ran over and you feel like you're gonna get fucking hit, you can't get up and you get tased again, press start. Join a random job. It'll fuck them up where they can't stab you. You'll be
I didn't know that
teleporting.
worked.
You'll be teleporting
Yeah,
into a job,
you're going into a job, so they can't do nothing to you
and
no
it's
more.
and it's still 1% because you're just joining a job.
Yeah, and this needs to be implemented into the 1% community as well.
Yeah, for sure. And also, here's what we do, right? So we match we match energy, right? So if you're on your bike, all right, fine. But if you're running us over and you hit us 3 times, we are now eligible to knock you off of your bike, however means. If it's a rocket or if it's an optimizer. Okay. So once when you break that code, because obviously like we were talking about earlier in the video, where the 1% was supposed to be biker style stuff that you would do in real life, that you could do in real life. If you hit somebody on a bike going fucking 60 miles an hour, you're not staying on that bike. You're flying off of that shit. So there's no way you're knocking somebody over on your bike while you're on your bike. So you're breaking that 1% code, and not to mention that like skill-based fighting style that we go by. So once when you start breaking that towards us, we're not gonna sit there and just fucking allow you to constantly run us over. Like you want to fight us fair, fight us fair. That's not running us over on a bike. That's not fair.
And it does take your health. Like I think that's the other thing that they miss. It's like you I'm shooting you the whole time and I have to get however many shots to kill you. You hit me with a bike and then your friend hits me with a bike and then you have to shoot me once in the leg and you get a kill. That's
Oh,
crazy.
there goes
Like,
Ty.
oh, poor Ty.
It depends. I mean, they could shoot you, drain you down, and then bump you, and then depending on how hard they hit you, it could be based on your the amount of
Well,
health they
listen,
take
I
away.
swear, like the AIs like aim for me too. Like I'll get hit by a car, they'll hit me with a bike, and somebody else will hit me with a bike, and they'll shoot me one time in the body, and I'm dead. And I'm like, yeah, you didn't do anything. The
Hey,
damn
but
car
if you
took my life.
if you get hit by a car, that technically is on you though.
No, I swear they aim for me, man. Like they come on the
No,
sidewalk and
they
come hit
do.
me.
They 100% do for sure. But that's not their fault. It's not their doing. Running you over on a bike, that's their doing. That's different.
True.
But but we've now reached pretty much like an hour of Tongva Talk. I think it was a pretty interesting conversation that we had.
Mhm.
Yep.
I got maybe one or two things I could mention if you guys want to stick around. If not, we can end it here. I don't know
I'm gonna
I'm
head
gonna
off.
take off, sir.
Mhm.
Jinx.
I'm heading to your place.
Oh yeah,
I'm
come
about
on
to I'm
over.
about to go to Splash Town here in a minute.
Ew.
You gotta take a
Thank you
diarrhea poop.
for.
No.
Ew.
He says Splash Town.
Mhm.
Gross.
Sorry.
Alright, bye guys.
Alright,
Bye,
Teach.
guys.
See you later, teacher.
Alright, Luna.
Toodles.
See you later, Splash Town.
It was it was a good time to talk, and it was kind of improv, and I appreciate everybody that came out. Fang,
Thank
Yep.
you,
Notorious, thank
thank you,
you.
thank you for the invite. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you
Damn.
for inviting the club.
If
Sorry there
y'all
wasn't
didn't
more of
know,
us, but it was just last
I gotta
minute.
make payment towards Fang now. I paid him to be here. Um,
You did
if
not
you're
pay me
ready,
shit. The fuck are you talking about?
the restrooms upstairs. If you want to finish this, get this payment transaction done.
Bet. On my way.
Fire, are you still live streaming?
Well,
I
where are
really
we
don't know where I'm
going?
going. I don't know.
You didn't hear
I
my
think the
daughter
restrooms this
a
way.
while ago?
You didn't hear the what?
You didn't hear my
I
daughter
think
a while
this is it.
ago?
I think this is it.
No, I didn't
All right,
hear.
come on, come on.
She come. We
All
was right in the
right,
middle
you
of. I was
ready?
right in the middle of talking, saying something, and she come in the room. Daddy, I took a big dump and the toilet won't flush.
Good
Jeez.
night.
It was like I heard the echo in the mic. I'm surprised nobody heard it.
Jeez.
What are you trying to do to me?
Putting the finger in the butt.
Oh.
You're taking it too. Damn. You kind of loose there, man.
There's no way you just said that.
It's a
Don't
good thing.
insult me like that. I'm a
It's a good
virgin.
thing. It's a good thing I cut it off as soon as we got into the bathroom, huh?
I'm a
Let
booty
people,
hole virgin.
let
Leave me
people,
alone.
let people wondering what was about to happen in the bathroom.
I'm a
All right,
booty hole virgin. Leave me alone.
this is where I'm gonna end the live.
I said that's how I ended mine. I ended it walking into the bathroom with both of us.
All right, guys, I gotta go handle something. I'm end this live. Yo, I'll catch y'all later. Time for talk
That's
out.
awesome.